Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears, they're being accused of child abuse in a lawsuit, right? I spoke about this on the Instagram a couple days back when it all first allegedly came to light, and I spoke briefly on it, right? Now, I wasn't going to do a video on it because I know that sometimes some topics are a little bit touchy with people, but I think we need to talk about this because more information came about the whole situation. Tiffany Haddish actually, issued a statement concerning it. She didn't say much because it's ongoing, but I think we need to talk about it because I see some unfairness going on. I'm gonna tell you why, right? So let's get into what they're being accused of and the allegations and everything, and then we're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about everything. Now it says here, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are accused of child abuse in a lawsuit. Now, a lot of people don't understand. These are two comedians. Aries Spears, he's been in a couple, series and segments and shows. A lot of people don't really know much about him. I remember he was on this show like way back in the day. It's called Mad TV. Now that I think about it, if that same show was on today, oh man, the type of backlash they would receive. So he comes from that, that grungy comedian era, So now it says here, a civil lawsuit filed Tuesday in Los Angeles Superior Court by a 22-year-old woman on behalf of herself and her younger brother accuses renowned actor, comedian, and author Tiffany Haddish and fellow comedian Aries Spears of abusing the plaintiffs sexually when they were both minors. Now, this is another thing that kills me, right? All these lawsuits that's able to be done years upon years ago, and it seems like it's a money grab. It seems like it's there to destroy somebody's image, their character, because how is it that these people could come out of nowhere? Whether the allegations are true or not, these type of claims, when they're put out there, you have to attend to it. So it's not something that you could just brush off. No, and these are the type of claims that whether you're found innocent or guilty, just the allegations alone will make businesses, companies, and other individuals not want to mess with you, because nobody want to be correlated with that type of that type of space with these type of allegations, the sexual abuse of a minor. Like, come on. So I think personally, whether they come out innocent or guilty or whatever, if they do come out innocent, what I'm saying is I think there should be some type of penalization for the people that make these type of accusations against these celebrities, these entertainers, athletes, and all that. Because it's not fair. But anyway, it says here, it was filed under Jane Doe and John Doe, the brother, born in 2007 and still a minor. The lawsuit alleges Haddish and Spears groomed the young plaintiffs and coerced them into, quote, filming sexually explicit child pornography skits. Now it says here, the plaintiffs allege they were introduced to Haddish and Spears through their mother. The lawsuit describes Haddish as a longtime family friend. The lawsuit contends Haddish and Spears took advantage and stole the youth of a 7-year-old child and a 14-year-old child as well. The lawsuit highlights two separate incidents of alleged sexual abuse of minors, alleging that both took place in Los Angeles. Jane Doe accuses the entertainers of pressuring her to mimic fellatio for a video in 2013. The lawsuit also contends John Doe was coerced to appear in a sexually suggestive video in his underwear, and that the 2014 film featured both Haddish and Spears. Now, all this groom talk, right? They talking about they were groomed. Where's such that? They were groomed into doing something they pretty much didn't want to do. The thing that kills me is this: grooming. Now, when you want to talk about grooming, right, you got all these TV shows, cartoons included, things on social media that groom these kids into same-sex relationships, and a lot of times they say, oh, well, give the kids a choice. But we know that kids being kids, if you let kids do what they want to do, it won't end well. And this is why we had adults. This is why we had parents, as kids to lead us on the right track. So when you start giving kids who can't, think for themselves too much, especially at a young age, they start doing whatever they want. And then we just have chaos. But we're going to get into all that. So it says here, Tiffany Haddish, she issued, a response via social media about the whole situation and the accusations. She said, quote, "I know people have a bunch of questions. I get it. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case, there's very little that I can say right now. But clearly, while this sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all, and I deeply regret having agreed to act in it. I really look forward to being able to share a lot more about the situation as soon as I can." Now, what she's saying is, a sketch or whatever it was, in fact, did happen. So she's not saying that, she's not denying it. She's not saying that it didn't go down or whatever the case may be. But what she is saying that it wasn't funny and she regrets having agreed to act in it. So now a couple questions come to mind when I pay attention to this. Was this a situation where it was a movie that maybe Tiffany and Aries were doing independently? Was it an independent film that they was just putting out, or were they directors involved? Who else were involved? Or are they just suing these two because they became, bigger figures than they were at the time? However, if directors were in fact involved, where do they come in all this? Because I'm sure, they're the ones that put things together, think this is funny. We know that a lot of times the actors tell us that before, they got the people coming in, the executive producers saying, oh, you should put on a dress. This would be funny. That'll be funny. So who idea was it to have these kids a part of the sketch? And like I said, there's shows from back in the days, like the Mad TV one that I announced earlier, that Aries Spears was a part of, that had kids saying certain things, sexually there. So I don't know. It's just that we're living in a different time than before. So a lot of these lawsuits are coming from back in the days now, where things may have been okay before, but they're not now. But I know, even though that the times changed, but how are they able to bring, certain things back from then, in the draft? I don't know. But what I can say is this, man. If any type of sexual conduct was performed on a minor, it definitely needs some type of attention. And I'm sure when it comes to the courts, everything will be situated. And then we just gotta wait and see what comes out of it. But I definitely want to know a little bit more details coming out of this. That was her response to the whole claims and the allegations. I don't think Aries Spears said anything in pertaining to it. Guess maybe he's gonna keep his silence until everything comes out. Who knows? But he's very outspoken, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear something from him very soon. We just gotta wait and see. As for now, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.